Hello and welcome back to the channel, everybody. Today we're going to be going on this week's Elite Deep Dive, and for this week I'm going to be trying something a little bit different. This time I'm going to try a Greenbeard challenge to run through it, because I've been getting a lot of questions recently about can you go through a deep dive without overclocks. I've done a couple videos on this, and you definitely can, but hopefully to kind of help with this point, I can at least point to this video, where maybe we're going to be trying the Elite Deep Dive with no mods on anything. So we don't have anything on our GK2, nothing on our boomstick, nothing on our pickaxe, flare gun, grappling hook, or armor. However, I do have 2 perks, since you should at least be able to have at least 1 active perk and 1 passive perk. So I got Resupplier and Heightened Senses. Resupplier, I would say, is the best passive perk in the game. It is super useful just for getting resupplies back and making sure that you stay alive. And then Heightened Senses also is just really good for staying alive in solo. If this was multiplayer, I'd probably go with something with Iron Will or with Field Medic. These are all really good choices. Maybe I'll actually go with Dash, because Heightened Senses is useful for leeches, but Dash is useful for everything. And we're going to be playing Scout, and we're just going to be trying this. I don't know what's on this week's Deep Dive, so maybe this is a terrible idea. Maybe this is a really tough one. Mining and Black Box, that doesn't sound so bad with Volatile Guts. First things first, we want Nitra above everything else. Nitra is extremely useful, because that's how we're gonna, get resupplies and hopefully stay alive. But this here. Oh, hey, and we've got some Morkite right here. Some Floorkite even. Heck yeah. Alright, I do have Bosco actually set up for everything, which I'm probably going to forget to use his missiles at some point, but at least we have Bosco here. He's got he's got an extra down for us, he's got electric round, so Bosco might just end up carrying us. Bosco's pretty useful. Thanks, Bosco. Alright, onward. One thing that I would recommend if you're playing Elite Deep Dives for the first time, or you're trying to try out Elite Deep Dives, I guess, at any point, would be pick whatever character / equipment you find the most comfortable for you. This could really be anything. If you really like, say, the M1000 and the crossbow, you might as well use both of them, because you're going to be more familiar with that than necessarily something like what I'm running, GK2 and boomstick. Really anything can work. These aren't super difficultly impossible a lot of the time. Sometimes we do get a weekly that is really difficult, but that's more of a rarity than anything. Alright. And then I've also got the stun sweepers here, which I guess is a little bit different than if I had ran the IFGs. IFGs would have been a good choice too. Really, grenade is personal preference in most builds too. Whatever you think you're going to need, you might as well take that. Or if you know ahead of time, like what the layout is, which I would also recommend if you're getting into deep dives. Like go onto the Deep Rock Discord, or go to potentially another YouTuber, streamer, somebody like that trying out the deep dives. That way you can get an idea of what the cave setup's going to be, and also an idea of what missions you're going to have to do. Oh, massive swarm, alright. Ready to fight, boss? Go. You're always ready to fight. Who am I kidding? Alright, I do need to get some more Nitra. Oh, here's some Nitra. Bosco, you want to grab that too? Okay. Generally, if there's a swarm coming, you want to fight in a place that you've already been and maybe not push ahead. So don't be afraid to move back. This is okay. We've got Volatile Guts, so we might get a decent amount of value from that. Bosco, I'd rather you not be fighting the oppressor. You can't do anything to him. Slashers. I always try to get rid of. Whoops. Try to get rid of high value targets first. I'm surprised the stun stick didn't get you. Oh yes. Damn. Oh, right, volatile. Volatile guts. Gotta be a bit careful about that. Let's go. Let's go over that. Not for the oppressor. He keeps trying to kill the oppressor. But he's never going to be able to do that. Alright. Also look around for health if you're low on health. Always a good tip. And if you're not full health, you might as well grab red sugar unless one of your teammates is, you know, pretty desperate for it. Or if you have, like, vampire, you know, you can get it back. Generally, you also want to be doing the elite deep dives as fast as you can. Just because the longer you stay down here, the more and more stuff is going to be spawning. So, it's just going to become harder and harder to manage as time goes on. Oh, maybe we came from this direction. Maybe those loop into one another. Alright, well, we don't need to be here then. Let's go over to the next room. We need to find another 20 nitra. Remember, your pickaxe can be used as a weapon if need be. Ideally, you have power attacks on your pickaxe. That would be one of the first things I would recommend that you upgrade just in your kit. Upgrade that and upgrade your suit. Probably the first two, then upgrade your weapons. We're going to need more nitra anyway for this run. Because we're definitely going to need these on the later stages as well. There we go. Alright, we got full ammo again. We're back up and ready to go. Health perks are also really good on this. Resupplier is one of the best for that reason. Honestly, Resupplier is one of the best because it's basically like 3 perks in one. Molly, come over here. But you could also run Sweet Tooth. Sweet Tooth is really good. Makes it so you get a little movement speed bonus. And you just get more health every time that you take red sugar. Very useful in every class. You can also take Vampire, which is really good. That way you get more health back whenever you melee kill something. Or at least something big like a grunt. Alright, that's fine. We can still use the resupply and we can kill this normally. Always be sure to rock and stone. When in doubt, rock and stone. Alright, doesn't look like we have any leeches here, so that's good for us. Take out the high value targets. I don't know if a Brundlefly would really count as a high value target, they're just kind of tanky. It can be kind of an annoying ranged enemy. If you do have Bosco rockets, you can always use them with him too. I have ice rockets on this Bosco, but if you're just using regular rockets, that works too. Yeah, thanks Bosco. It's like, I don't know if that'll hit. Be sure to take out the high value targets like this, the stingtails, acid spitters. Oh, I don't want to go over there. I mean, originally I did, but then I seen all the little swarmers and I didn't want to go over there. Take them out, Bosco. Okay. Whoops. We shot over the top of him. Let's use up the boomerang too. Boomerang's pretty useful for just stunning things and keeping things still, so we can kind of pick them off with our boomstick or with our GK2. Volatile guts too. Oh, hey Bosco, you want to go get that Morkite over there? We need to take on an oppressor. No, and a couple more grunts. The pickaxe actually works really well against oppressors and you can hit them anywhere. So I would recommend you do that. Both with the regular attacks and with the power attack. Power attack does a lot more damage, so be sure to throw those in when you can. Unless you're like me and you decided to not take it for whatever reason. No, I found the black box. Alright, well, let's get this started then. This is an okay enough spot to fight in, I guess. Here. Here. Take him out, Bosco. You got this. Bosco plus a boomerang. Now, Scout's not really the best for holding an area, at least not compared to the other classes. You don't have turrets like Inji, you don't have a shield like Gunner. They're okay though, so try to make the area the best you can. You can always kind of modify the area like what I'm doing here. And of course throw out your flares, that way you can see where enemies are coming from. Pick them off as they come. And you can also usually listen. Like there's enemies coming from down here now. Doesn't look like anything up there. Now there's enemies coming from up there. Okay. Try to take out the biggest threats right away. Then whatever's closest to you. And then kind of move on from there. And I gotta reload this. Okay, well that's not good. That menace is in a pretty nasty spot. Alright, luckily there's also red sugar here. If you can also call in a resupply here. I opted not to, but it would not have been a bad choice. Oh, and if you get a detonator, then best of luck to you as well. Okay. Because apparently that's what I got. Not that it matters too much now. Yep, there's a detonator down there. Right below us even. How fun. A lot of menaces this match too for some reason. Alright. Sorry little loot bugs, but we do need your stuff. Honestly, we could also probably just have Bosco fight the detonator. Bosco can actually beat them pretty easily. So, just check around here, make sure there's no leeches or anything. Bosco, you wanna go fight him? You can 1v1 him. Oh, and we can get the last of our Morkite over here, and then we can be on our way. That's pretty awesome. No reason to spend extra time here if you don't have to. We can also get some more Nitra. Let's get rid of those. Just so I don't have to worry about them. Alright. There we go. Let's be on our way. Now, let's look around here real quick, see if there's any more Nitra. If not, we'll be on our way. Because there's no reason to... Oh, there's a leech. I did finally find a leech. Always be careful of those. Especially a scout. They do like to grab scout. Alright, Bosco, let's go. Let's be on our way. I'm going to try to use up the least amount of ammo that I can just getting out of here. We still have our downs. If you're running low on downs, don't worry about it. And don't be so worried about going on a deep dive thinking that you're going to die too. Because so long as you complete the first level, you're guaranteed to get something. And so on. If you get even further than that, even better. Alright. Those electric crystals might be good for me. Once again, we're just going to try to hang around here and kind of use up the least amount of ammo that we can. That might be difficult if you get a bunch of little ones like this or something. But we're just going to try that. And then we're just going to see how far we can get without our, well, without our anything, really. Throwing one of those at us. Pause it on the side of the ship. And then let's be on our way. Alright, to stage 2. Let's see what we got. The deep dives will progressively get harder the further you go down, with it ending at about a has 5.5. So that's a little bit scary, but depends on what we get on these other stages. We're also guaranteed to get at least 2 negative modifiers, and we've gotten a positive modifier on this one. So we could still get positive modifiers, but actually this one's kind of more of a positive modifier. Exploder infestation is good for us. Black box, it's a little bit rougher on, but alien eggs it's good with. So let's see what our cave setup is. This should be a small cave, since 4 eggs is generally a small cave setup. And we did save enough nitra for a resupply on this stage. This is kind of why it's important to go for nitra, but you don't necessarily need to collect every little bit of nitra throughout a stage. Just collect enough to get on to the next stage. Obviously, if you can collect a lot of nitra, go ahead and do it, because there's no like downside to that. But yeah, we're gonna call this in here. Purge the other little loot bugs. Sorry about this, little guys, but we do need your stuff. Okay, that is just one loot bug. I thought it was 2. Just kind of shoved into one another. Bosco, you want to mine the rest of that? I'm gonna go over here and grab at least one of these, maybe 2. Oh, hey Bosco, I got another job for you.
Help me with the minerals here.
If you're going to do this, be sure to not be taking eggs when you're defending the black box as well. Try to do these one objective at a time. That's very important on like escort missions with Dottie. Usually you want to do the escort mission with Dottie first before you do anything else. Like if there's eggs on it. Alright, yeah, that's the first egg. We didn't get a swarm from it, which is fine. You can toss that to me, Bosco. You can do that by pushing X on the keyboard. Or I think it's, yeah, left trigger? On controller? I think that's what it is. It might, maybe it's that. Maybe it's left shoulder or something. Or left bumper. I could be wrong. Might even be left stick or something. I think it's left something. Okay, so not much came from this one. There's a grabber coming, so... There he is. Oh, can you grab that one, Bosco?
No flares ready.
I hear more things burrowing. That means that there's more exploders coming.
Just take your sweet time, old lady. I've got all
Don't know from which direction, though. Apparently from the direction right in front of me. Okay, and that's our swarm egg. With 4 eggs, you're guaranteed 1 swarm egg, or at least 1 announced swarm egg like this. If you've got 6 eggs, that means that 2 of them will cause swarms. If you have 8 eggs, that means 3 of them will.
Stay by my side, Bosco.
So, let's take this. We'll put it in Molly and we'll go back to the main room. Again, you always want to fight in an area that you're familiar with. You don't want to rush ahead, because that's a real good way to get grabbed by like leeches or grabbers or whatever else might be there. If you fall back to an area that you know, at least you know it's cleared out from things like grabbers. There could still be things spawning in here depending on how far away it is, but at least it's a bit safer. Okay. Got the explorers as well. Be sure to steer clear of them. It's also really nice to fight them in a big open room like this. That works. One menaces too. Huh, got stuck in a tiny hole. It's kind of unfortunate. Please leave me alone for just 1 second. Oh, I got the swarmers angry. Whoops. Did not want to do that. Okay. Just keep on reloading, moving around, and picking off whatever's in front of us. And then whatever seems to be trying to harass us the most. Oh, and forget to reload. That step's important. Always grab red sugar if you can and you need it. Shotgun's also got a blast wave on it too. That's a nice little thing that you can do with it. So you just need to shoot next to enemies. This can be really devastating if you have the overclocked double barrel. Okay. Outshot's that. Alright, since we have resupplier too, it should be pretty easy for us to get a resupply, even if things are directly on top of us. You can actually cheat out quite a bit with this. We still got 3 downs. This part's going to be the most difficult part though. We have to keep everything away from this. Hopefully there's no more detonators that spawn like last time. And then after this, it should be pretty smooth sailing. I'm going to grab another resupply though. We're about halfway out of our ammo, so might as well take that. Mostly I want the boomerangs. Boomerangs are very, very useful for keeping things away and making it a little bit easier to pick off these guys. For both me and for Bosco. Okay. Use GK2 to pick off anything at long range. If I can, I'll use the boomstick at close and medium range. And try to make the most of the exploders too. See if we can get some more value from them. Again, boomerangs to kind of save our bacon. Go back. Okay, once again. Let's use the boomstick at close range. GK2 whenever need be. And try to use the most of our boomerangs. This could also be really useful if you had cryos or if you had pheromones or something. IFGs can also work really well on these. Let's grab another one of these just so that we can keep up the amount of ammo that we need. Alright. Good news, not too many range things, except for here at the end for some reason where we got another menace. Menaces are strong today, I guess. Can you dig that one up, Bosco? Let's grab the rest of the nitro around here. We still have a lot of nitro we can collect, so let's get these guys angry. Bosco, you can just drop that right there. Alright, hopefully we can get at least some damage on these guys. Acid spitter, so I want to keep moving. Yes, there we go, until we can kind of get rid of that. Don't want to stop. If you stop moving, that's a good time to get killed. Okay. There we go. Put this away, we'll put our nitro away, which should get us enough for another resupply. Yes, it does. Very nice. Now Bosco mine the rest of this, and then we just need our last egg. And we can actually just skip right ahead to running away if we need to for the last egg. And that honestly wouldn't be a terrible choice. Just mine that one, Bosco. Put away the rest of our nitro there.
Come here. Let there be light.
And I think we can just kind of run. Especially since we got another menace. Alright, let's call this in. Let's go up here and grab our other resupply as well. Oh, we have more nitro over there. Okay. Stay away from me, please. I just want more things, more stuff, more rocks, and more materials. Whoop. Time to run. Alright. Oh, there's even more nitro over there. So you don't necessarily need to get all the nitro, at least not all at once. You can always save it for stuff like this, where it's kind of a hectic run back. We didn't actually go in this way, but... Let's go, you want to just dig through this? I'm just gonna try to not use up too much of my materials or my resources or anything really. Just gonna have Bosco kind of give us some more value. Let's spawn like right next to me, didn't it? Yep. Bosco's still got work to do over there. Leave him to it then. Alright, you good, Bosco? You got through? Well, you got to the end here, which is basically all I need. There we go. Alright. And on to stage 3 then. That wasn't so bad. Let's see what our last stage is. Last stage can definitely make or break, especially if we end up getting like salvage mission or escort mission isn't particularly easy with Scout. We could also just get a bad modifier too, like lethal enemies or Swarmageddon wouldn't be the greatest for this. I'll have to wait and see though. Cave Leech Cluster, Liquid Morkite, kill a Dreadnought. Okay, that's not the worst. Cave Leech Cluster can be a little bit annoying. Liquid Morkite depends on the cave setup as to how bad that'll be, and Dreadnought, Scout's pretty good at killing Dreadnoughts, so the last part should be fairly easy. And this one you can kind of tackle in whatever order. Also, if you start up the Dreadnought fight at any point, then regular enemies don't spawn on missions, so that helps a lot too. If you guys are getting overwhelmed and you need a bit of breathing room. Might not be a bad idea to actually just start up the Dreadnought fight right away. Actually, Bosco, can you shoot it and then... Yes, freeze it. There we go. This one's looking tough. Alright, well we know it's Cave Leech Cluster, so we have to be careful of the Cave Leeches. We're gonna pick them off at a distance. Same thing goes with any major threats that we see right at the start, like those swarmers up there we can get rid of, at least to some extent. Probably want to get rid of that Brood Nexus as well. Let's call in a resupply right now. Liquid Morkite also tend to have a lot of loot bugs on them, so if you know that this is towards the end and you're low on resupplies, you don't have to worry too much because there should be a decent amount of resources by the very end. Okay, thanks Bosco. Oh crap. I got the Swarm angry right as the, or I got the Dreadnought angry right as the Swarm's coming. That's not good. Maybe? I don't think it's good. I don't think it just cancels out the Swarm. Yeah, it doesn't cancel out the Swarm. Okay, well. Easy enough though. We just need to kill everything. It's not great. Okay. This is an okay spot to be in. Yeah, it was an okay spot to be in. Alright. Okay. Just keep them away from me, Bosco, and we'll be kind of good to go. Keep on trying to run. Just keep throwing this in there. Okay. Let's do that. Just make us a little bit of room. Oh, there's a warden here. That's gonna be annoying. Let's grab another one of these. I need ammo. I need ammo and I want boomerangs. These boomerangs are pretty awesome for this. And yeah, that works. Still more little ones. That's not good. I got trapped in a little hole again. Alright. Just keep on running. Keep on boomeranging as well. Helps things stay away from us. Oh, there's still swarmers around here. I feel like the boomerang should have killed him. Okay. There's still more. Still more little ones. Let's grab that. I guess we can't call it another resupply too if we wanted to. Okay. Okay. I'm stuck. I think I got stuck on a rock. Okay. Looks like just the tankier enemies are left now, which is fine. It's not a huge threat to us. And we've got plenty of room to work with here, so... Bosco, what is that?
Who's gonna protect you now, we
Sorry again, little loot bugs, but we do need your stuff. Alright, let's put this away.
I think we're actually doing
This will
alright.
get us almost enough for a resupply.
Ammo taken.
And I could use one of those resupplies. I need more AR rounds. And, you know, more shotgun shells is nice too. I don't really want to be right here.
Snooze, you lose.
Let's find us a better spot to stand in. I think we did get rid of all the cave leeches though. We didn't have any issues with them trying to grab us. If not, then there's some like on the edges of the map which are less of an issue. At least for the time being. It could be more of an issue as time goes on. And I end up exploring more of it. We can't have Bosco like mining stuff because enemies aren't going to be spawning while the dreadnought's here. Which can also be really useful if your team wants to set up pipelines. Especially against somebody like Hiveguard, he's kind of slow. Yeah, we do have one all the way up here in the ceiling. That one's gonna be kind of rough to do, but alright. Not sure about the other one though. So we still have this one over here, but then we're missing one more. It's probably in that other room that I found, I would assume. Yeah, it's probably back there in that other place. Oh, it sounds like it's down there. Okay. Yeah, it's down here. Okay. This one's not that bad. The other one's not that bad either. The one up there is going to be the worst one. But at least we kind of get this out of the way ahead of time. Gonna mind that one too, Bosco. Okay, now that we got all this set up, let's finish off the dreadnought then. Especially if he just kind of stands there. Okay. Dreadnought eliminated. Easy enough. Go on another resupply over here. You don't always want all your resupplies set up next to one another just in case. You know, just in case you get to the point where enemies start kind of overwhelming you. The rest of this shouldn't be too bad, I assume, though. Just want to wait and see. See what else shows up. Too steep. Too steep. Crap. Maybe if I go this other way and we kind of wrap it around here? Yes. This will work. Now that's going to be a weird one, but it does connect.
Look at the sparks. Go fast. There,
All right. Yes, take him out too, Bosco. I just want to use up enough stuff to justify a resupply. That's honestly it.
Light is up.
Alright.
Ammo taken.
Grab this. Can't call in another resupply just yet, but I think we have a lot of nitro anyway, just laying around throughout the cave. Okay. Can I... Uneven terrain. It does fit there, though. Whoops. And then I done goofed it. Alright, there we go. And then that one's got to be all the way over there. But we got a resupply right here, which is very convenient for me. Unless I slide off. There we go. Now where do I need to go? Up there. Okay. Glyphic grunts are heading our way. Okay, how do I guess we just kind of go up the wall now. This is going to take a while, but that's about the best solution I think we have for this. We will need to get rid of the grunts, though. Alright. Attack them, Bosco, attack them. I will assist when I can. If I remember to reload my guns. Oh, I'm almost there. I can see the pipe. Or the pump jack. I'm near the pipe. Yeah, there we go. Wait, this wasn't triggered? Oh no. Bosco, assist me. Okay. Bosco, res me. How was this not triggered? I was in the wall with them. Yeah. Oh, I'm dead again. That is not good at all.
Thanks, Bosco.
Okay.
Here it comes.
Okay. That was really bad. Okay, we got it set up. Yeah, no clue why that didn't trigger before. That cost me 2 downs, too. That's not good. I was hoping I could get through this with... Okay, never mind, Bosco. We clear up the crowd, and then we build these up. Alright, we're ready now. Let's go. Let's get the pump jacks a-flowing. And keep the tri-jaws away from me, because they are scary. Alright, let's go. Yeah, definitely like a... This is a driller check one. It's not as bad as like they have been, but... And if you do what I did, where you kind of get the dreadnought mad, you can at least scout these out ahead of time. Get rid of the bugs.
Oi!
Oh, that was my last player. I didn't reload this. Why is there so many little ones right here? Okay, well, kind of hurt. Honestly, it's more been like the swarmers that have been attacking me than anything else. And chunking my health. Alright, let me grab this just for the HP and for some more boomerangs. It will be very useful for that. Go away. Go away. Okay. Busco, you want to get that one? Okay. Boomerangs again. Boomerangs for the win. Okay. This is still not reloaded. This isn't either. Yeah. I was thinking I didn't reload either one of you.
How do I get off?
Okay, let's go. You want to fix that up? I'm gonna go look for some more nitra, actually. I want to call in one more resupply just in case. Oh yeah, I found a little bit. Not much, but a little. Yeah, should be a little bit more over here. I only need like 20-ish. So... get rid of the Trijaw. The Trijaw is the scariest thing here. The slashers are the second scariest thing here. Alright, build this one up. Or fix it up, I guess. Then we got... one more break? Yeah, it's one more break. Okay. Bosco, you wanna go take care of that?
Players recharging.
And we'll just kind of hang out here and murder more of these guys. And I guess use the flare gun as a weapon, because why not? Alright. Honestly, down here is really not a great place for me to be, though, because I can't grapple out of it easy. Alright, I want to be hanging out up above, and I want to stay away from the Trijaws as much as possible.
What goes around comes around.
Alright. And it's done. Alright.
Surfing underground.
Let's get back to here and send it. Send the rocket.
Cargo rocket
And
launch.
then out and away we go over here. At least until we hit this turn here. Alright, now we just gotta survive for the next like 2 minutes-ish. Take out the high-value targets like the Mactera. If we have any other spitters, we'll take them out. Luckily, we got like no stingtails this entire mission. That's kind of nice.
Go, pet.
We also got no septic spreaders on this mission either,
Bye.
which is fantastic. So those things can be kind of nasty.
Oh, I'm out of here.
Okay,
Oi.
then we gotta get out of here then. This looks like it's gonna be landing over here.
Let there be light.
Alright. Let's be on our way then.
Heads up. Rocket stone in the heart.
Yeah, take care, Busco. Go, feel free to murder as many as you'd like. I'm gonna slap some dice. We're out of here. Yeah. Alright. Well, that was actually not so bad. Surprisingly, for not having any sort of overclocks or mods on our gear at all. Was a bit sluggish though. So you can do an elite deep dive with no mods, no overclocks as a complete Greenbeard. I got 1,000 kills too, dang. It took me an hour and a half to do that though. If I had overclocks, that would not have taken nearly as long. And if I had mods on my gear, that wouldn't have taken nearly as long. So I wouldn't recommend that you do this, but you certainly can do it. And it's going to be rough, but you don't necessarily need like the best overclocks to do elite deep dives. I would say always go for the deep dives, see what you get, see if you can beat the first level or the first 2 levels. Thank you guys so very much for watching this. I hope you guys enjoyed it, and I will talk to you guys next time. Bye-bye!